Hi, hello everyone. Good morning and welcome to this session, the live Q&A session that we have. So, welcome everyone, whoever have joined till now. Uh, this is again the last Sunday in the month of May, and here we are. As promised, that on the last Sunday of every month, I will connect with you to take your questions, whatever questions you all would have about careers in the travel and tourism industry. Uh, as usual, as every time, what we do is I always talk about a success story, a real life success story of one of our students. And today I want to talk about one of our very successful students. Her name is Hiral Teli Somani. And Hiral was also a student much early when we started the IATA Authorized Training Center here in Ahmedabad. And she was working with some small non-IATA travel agency at that time when she came to meet me and was thinking of doing this course. After meeting her, she decided to do the course, and immediately after doing the course, she went on to work with British Airways. She worked there for a few years in British Airways, and then she switched because she got a great opportunity to work with agency owned by a pharma company. It was owned by Dishman Pharmaceuticals. It was called Adiman's Travels, and she got a real good break. She was appointed there as a manager. It was a new company that they began, and she joined there as a manager. It was a great opportunity for her, and she decided to join there. And she worked there for a few years, got that agency to a great level. She achieved great heights, working as a manager in that agency also. And then finally, she decided to be an entrepreneur, to work for herself rather than working for someone else. And that's the best, I guess, one can do after gaining experience of a few years. And wow, what has she done? What great heights she has achieved as an entrepreneur. Hiral was responsible for introducing me to the social media way back then. And she helped me open a Facebook account, and she encouraged me doing all that. So thank you very much, Hiral. I still will never forget that you were the one who introduced me to Facebook in those days. And I have to really say this, that she has worked very, very hard, and she also was, uh, associated with our association called the Tag, and she held some good posts in those also. Um, I see her work very hard. She travels also quite a bit, and that's also not very easy to go out and explore new places, new destinations. To And when you go in person, when you go in person, it becomes so much more easier for you to tell your clients, to tell your passengers what to do, what that place is all about, why should you go to that destination. And that also is a part of her work. And I have seen her travel all over the world, and she really works very hard, and she's achieved great success in her company. So that was the success story of Hiral Somani. You can watch her Facebook page. You can get onto my Facebook page, and you can find her there. And she is a great entrepreneur. Hiral, I take a lot of pride in whatever you do, and I am the happiest when I see you achieve such great success. Apart from you, you also got a lot of support from Jigar, your husband. So thanks to Jigar also, that he supported you so well, and he is helping you out with your business. Good luck to you and Jigar both, and God bless. So that was the success story for the month of May. I would like to today. Rishabh is missing somehow. Rishabh, missing you also. So Tanmay is here. Tanmay is a dear friend also, and they are the people responsible for all our social media. So Tanmay, thank you very much for joining me here and helping me out with this live session. Uh, we have some questions coming up,
Yeah.
Tanmay.
Let us take first live question that we have got.
Sure.
This is coming from Anand,
Uh-huh.
and his question is: Hello, sir. Apart from the IATA approved course of ticketing, do you give certification course in any other department of aviation industry?
Well, apart from the IATA approved course, we do only IATA approved courses, Anand, because uh, that is considered to be the topmost qualification in the industry. There may be many other courses that people may offer, but you know what you actually have to see is the value of the certification, the value of the degree that you get at the end. You know, that's the most important, and that's the reason probably I offered only IATA approved courses. There are, apart from the ticketing course, there are many other courses that IATA offers. It's not only the course that we do. We offer here is known as the Foundation in Travel and Tourism. That's for beginners. I don't know what you do, Anand, but beginners would start up at that level of doing the Foundation in Travel and Tourism diploma. And as I said, those are considered to be the highest qualification. And foundation course is not only limited to ticketing. It has much more. It has much more. It's a pretty in-depth course. So for beginners, it's a great advantage when they do this course. And they are all set to make great careers in the industry, and that's what has happened. So I would still very strongly recommend that the best courses one can do is the IATA approved courses, because that certificate has a lot of value. And the biggest advantage, Anand, is that it's recognized all over the world, all over the world. Yes, Anand, I see you are pursuing MBA Aviation Management course. Sure, you should pursue that. Nothing against it, because any kind of education or any kind of knowledge is all worth it. You know, it's worth. But again, when you'll step into this industry with that MBA degree, probably some other person holding a IATA qualification may get an advantage over you. You know, if there are two people who've done their MBA, like how you've done, and this other person has done the IATA qualification also, he would get a definite advantage. So I would recommend, please go ahead, finish this course and your MBA, and anytime, whenever you get a chance, please do the IATA course also. I would even welcome you if you want to come to Ahmedabad, or if you want to learn distance learning also with me. I'll be more than happy to help you get that certification. Thank you.
Great. I have just completed my 12th board exams,
Hmm.
and now I want to make my future in travel and tourism sector.
Hmm.
Can I join ITTI after 12th?
Oh, of course, Parvez. I have always advocated this. I have always advocated this, Parvez, that you should, catch them young. IATA allows you to do this course immediately after your 12th standard. immediately once you've done your 10 plus 2 after 12th standard, you can join this course. You will definitely be at an advantage, Parvez, because by the time, see this, I always have called this as a short term and long gains course. It's only 4.5 months course. Anand, I see you've written that you're studying in Ahmedabad. Great. So even while pursuing this MBA degree of yours, I would still insist that you do this course with us. If you are in Ahmedabad, we are going to start a new batch. It's only now this is for Parvez and Anand, both of you all. It's only a 4.5 month course. So you may be doing it while pursuing your graduation. Parvez, you can always do your first year of whatever stream you want to choose, commerce, science, or arts, whatever, it doesn't matter. But if you do this IATA course immediately after your 12th standard, what will happen is, by the time you become a graduate, you will already have a globally recognized certificate of IATA, which has a lot of importance, lot of value in this industry. Plus you will have a experience of 3 years, while studying. Also, you may take up some good job at a travel company, at a travel agency or something, and work, so at the end of the 3 years, by the time all your other peers are only graduating, you apart from getting that certificate of your graduation, you will be having a certificate of IATA, which is a globally recognized, it's an internationally recognized certificate. Plus you will have around 2.5 3 years of working experience. So look at that advantage that you can get, Parvez. So I would invite you also, Parvez, to come join. After 12th is the best time to join this course.
So Parvez has also asked uh, whether he should do BSc in travel and tourism first and then join ITTI. The option of doing BSc in travel tourism after 12th.
I don't know if BSc in travel and tourism, where is it offered or how it is offered. There are certain open universities also who offer these courses. But if you do it together, see, this is only 4.5 months. This is only 4.5 months. So you can do it even along with your BSc with travel, like how I'm insisting on Anand to do this course. And yeah, to do this course, and still, it'll be an advantage, because while doing the course, you can always you know do your graduation or whatever, and you can come and join the course. Let me take this question. I recognize this student,
Shivam.
uh, hi sir, I had done the IATA course twice. Now I'm thinking of joining other course anyway. So is it like people give much importance to IATA students? Yeah, Shivam, that's the reason you had probably come to do the course. But unfortunately, because of your health reasons, you could not attend the classes regularly. But I will always invite you again. You can always come. Every failure is a stepping stone, and it's a stepping stone which takes you closer to your goals. So take it that way, Shivam. You can always try it again, but IATA courses are the best courses. Anand, you can log on to our website, which is www.itttiho.com, www.itttiho.com, and you will get all our contact addresses and everything. And I'd look forward to seeing you, Anand, soon. We are starting a new batch on the 10th of July. The next batch begins on the 10th of July. I would invite you to please come on and join that batch if you want to.
Uh, Sir, we have one more question from Amey Shinde. Is asking, sir, I am a computer diploma student who is struggling to clear the examination from past 3 years. I will hopefully pass out this year, but I am not keen to pursue this subject further. Can I make my future by doing the IATA course, as I am interested in the service sector? Please guide.
See, this the last line which you read out, Tanmay. I think that's the most important, because now, what's his name? Amay Shinde. This is what I always tell everyone. The last line that you wrote on that question of yours, where you say that I am interested in the service sector. Now we are talking something, whenever you do something of interest to you, you will definitely succeed. Probably that IT, whatever diploma that you're doing, you're not very interested in that. You're struggling to pass, like how you've written over there. Amay. No worries. Just go ahead, finish it off, and even you can do the IATA course, and of course, make a great career in the industry, in the travel and tourism industry. That graduation, that diploma, where what you're doing, please pursue it, finish it off. Now that you given it so much of your time, I would suggest that you please finish that off, and then you can join. Along with it also, you can join this course. As I always said, it's only 4.5 months that we ask you for, and it's a part-time course. We conduct the class 2 hours every day, so it's nothing much. I don't know where you are based, Amay. You can connect with me. You can always get in touch with me, and we can find a way out to help you get that IATA degree that you're looking forward to. And yes, you will definitely be able to make a great career in this industry. I say this after being a part of this industry for 30 long years. And I am seeing that there is a huge potential. There is a huge potential that one can have. The way this industry is growing, Amay, it's, and especially in our country, in India. And as I have earlier also mentioned, that the ministry at the center, the aviation people who looked after the aviation, Mr. Prabhu, Mr. Jain Sinha, there are some great people. They're working in the right direction, and finally we see that there are lots of good things happening in India. One good thing I would like to share with all of y'all is that this week, the next week, SpiceJet has announced that they are going to get the delivery of their 100th aircraft, and that's going to be a great achievement for SpiceJet. That they will already have by next week 100 aircrafts in their fleet. So that's a big achievement, and that's how our industry is growing. So yeah, please come do the course. You'll definitely be able to make a great career in this industry.
Great. So we have one more question from a person called Suman Nandi. Suman is saying that she is currently pursuing arts, and she's saying, "Can I do diploma course in travel and tourism after graduation?" So basically, can she do diploma course after graduation to get into this field? And again, her background is of arts.
Yeah. I have always said, may it be arts, science, or commerce. What is the name of
Suman.
Suman Nandi? Yeah. You can do it after your arts, or I just mentioned that any stream you may be from. The travel and tourism industry wholeheartedly welcomes anybody from any stream. There is no such restriction on that. So yeah, Suman, you can also please join. Even after your graduation, you can join. Yes, very much.
And we have one more question from Ashish, who is asking, what is the average salary of a travel manager in Ahmedabad?
Of a travel manager in Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad also is a huge market. There are many travel companies. Ashish. Ashish, there are many travel companies, big and small, depending on which company you join. It would depend on that. But a travel manager may draw anywhere between 40,000-50,000 rupees a month. And if it's a smaller agency, you may begin at a smaller level. But then, as I always said, that beginning in the industry is important. Once you begin, you start growing very fast. Depends upon you, how well you perform, and how well you shoulder those responsibilities. Ashish also continues his question: till what age a person can remain employable as a travel manager escorting groups? Does she need to change domain after 40 years? No. I had a very dear friend. We just lost him, and his name was Mr. Sanjay Barot, and he worked as a escort, a tour escort and guide who used to self-drive many people from here, from Ahmedabad. Unfortunately, we lost him. My prayers go out to his family. But he was way beyond the age that you're mentioning, and he did that job for many years. Um, Mike Joshi is another gentleman who I know. Age is does not limit him. Also, it is your passion, which will take you till the time you're fit and fine, till the time you can escort groups, till the time you can, move around, run around, shoulder responsibilities. Age may not be a restriction, Ashish. So even if you're close to that age, I don't know, you've not mentioned your age, but I'm sure 40 plus, you're somewhere there, and that's why you're concerned. No, travel managers don't retire 40 plus. Till the time your health permits you to travel and shoulder the responsibility, till that time you can be a travel manager and escort groups. These are the two dear friends I have who have been doing this for many years. For many years.
Great. So next question is from Nitesh Lodi, who is asking, after learning Amadeus, what is the highest salary in the ticketing field?
Again, salaries, I always say, don't bother much about salaries, Nitesh. Get in, join wherever you get. Ticketing may offer you around 12 to 15,000 rupees as a beginning salary every month. But when you perform, it always depends on how you perform, how you take it up. I know of so many people, or so many of my students who are at that level. They started as ticketing, they've grown to be managers in those companies, so don't constrain yourself, or don't stop yourself from, that, oh, I'm getting more salary somewhere else and I'm getting only get into this industry and see how you can grow in this industry. So many of my students, I just mentioned today's success story, Hiral Somani was doing ticketing and reservations at British Airways. From there, she grew to be a manager of a travel company, and today she is an entrepreneur and she's successfully running her own business. So there is no stopping. I always suggest, just begin from wherever, whatever slab or whatever salaries you get. That would be the average salary, 12 to 15,000, little more somewhere if you're in a metro. So in a metro city, and depends on which part of the country you're located in.
Okay. And so we have one question. We don't know who has asked it, but it's an important question. He's asking, is there any age eligibility for this course?
No, there is no age eligibility for this course. I have got students who have been who've studied, who would have done their graduation, and after a gap of 10 years and 15 years, they come and do this course. There is no such age limit. Age limits are bound to, or they apply to government jobs. Most of these companies, the airline companies or the travel companies, they're all privately owned companies. There are no government companies. So there are no age limits. You can be rest assured, at any age you can begin, do this course, get yourself the qualification first, and then you can start up making a career in this industry. There are no age limits on this. Shivam, I like this attitude of yours, that I will not stop trying my best. Give it your best, and I'm sure you will succeed. There is no reason for anybody. Well, at our institute also, there are failures, and I always tell them that the difference between a failure and a successful person is of that certificate, which is of great importance. But if you have attended the classes, if you come regularly to the institute, which unfortunately your health did not permit, and you can come again, you can always come again. Good luck and God bless you, Shiva.
So we have this question from Mohsin Ghazi, who is asking, sir, 12th pass candidate can apply for the foundation course in travel and tourism?
Yes, of course. I just mentioned that for Parvez Alam had a similar question. So yeah, after 12th standard, you can do it. Akib, you can always, sorry, Mohsin,
Yeah.
Mohsin. Akib is the next question. What does he say? I want to pursue. I had a course in UAE, is UAE market good for tourism jobs? Akib Khan, you are in UAE. You should make sure that you join a IATA authorized training center to do this course. To find the closest authorized training center in UAE closest to you, you should log on to the IATA website, www.iata.org. And I again insist upon that please look up the closest authorized training center of IATA and join that. Is UAE a good market for tourism job? Oh, it's an excellent market for tourism jobs. It attracts so many tourists. So many tourists visit Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah. They visit so many. And Dubai Emirates is one of the largest airlines in the world. Don't forget that, Akib, that it's the largest airline. And they have great history of how they changed from Dubai only being a city where business happened, from there to developing it in tourism and attracting lots of families to come in and visit Dubai also for the purpose of tourism. It's a great example. Hats off to the Sheikh Saab of UAE, of Dubai, who had the vision to do it, and he's done it. Great market for travel and tourism industry. Please look up for the closest authorized training center, join that, and you can go ahead and do the course. Yeah, good luck. Inder Samtani, hello sir. Actually, my sister wants to do this course, but one of her sir said that there is no scope for girls in this industry. I would very strongly disagree with this. Whosoever this sir is, I will disagree with this. And today's success story was about a girl. And I say a big no to this, Inder. Get her. There is a lot of scope for girls also. In fact, the numbers of girls in our class is always higher than the number of boys. So that's a very wrong information. Very unfortunate that somebody said this to your sister. But no, please get her. I don't know if you traveled. Have you traveled? If you've been to the airport, how many girls do you, when you look around in their uniforms, they're running around, working over there, and girls are definitely shoulder to shoulder with all the boys. Now there is no such things that girls. In fact, there's so many agencies I know of. They have a higher percentage of girls. I have so many of my girl students who work with a travel company called Flamingo, and they are all at the top level now. They are all managers. So many of these girls, they travel as escorts, as tour escorts, and they escort tours. They get to travel the world. You can get onto our YouTube channel of International Travel, and you can watch the twin sisters, the story of the twin sisters. They also work with Flamingo. And you can see how well they've done for themselves, how well they are doing for themselves. In fact, their father was also here. So you can watch that video. Let your sister also watch. You can, if you watch on those videos also, I think there are more number of girls who I have interviewed than boys. So it's a very wrong thing. I will very strongly disagree on that. Please get in touch with us. You can look up our website, ittiho.com, and you can get in touch with us. Your sister is most welcome, and I'm sure she'll make a great career in this industry. There are many girls who work in this industry.
One more question, sir.
Need some suggestion for what to do after IATA foundation course in IATA. Paras, work for a while. As I told you earlier also, that after doing the foundation course, I would recommend that you work, take some practical knowledge, and then come back and do the consultant course. And there are many more courses. There are many more courses until the managerial level. So you can, I'm sure you started working now for a while. you can get in touch with me after 6 months or a year of your gaining your practical knowledge, and then I'll guide you through doing more courses of IATA.
And sir, we have one question from Umesh Kumar. Dear sir, IATA financial accounting courses. Can you please give me some information?
Yeah, as I have been saying that there are many more courses that IATA offers. Finance is also a very integral part and a very important part of this industry. A very important part. There are so many things which go wrong with the finance, and there are many companies who don't deal with their finance properly. One of such company was Jet Airways. Recently we saw had to Sahara, and so many other airlines also went down. Finance is a very integral part. I would suggest Umesh Kumar that you please log on to www.iata.org, and if you'll click on the finance part, you will see many courses that they offer in the finance field. Also, if you are a person belonging to the finance field, you will also have a great scope in this industry, provided you have the right qualifications. And the best qualification that you can have is the IATA qualification. So please log on to their website. If you need any further information, you can always connect with me. You can send me an email, or you can write to me. You can connect with me, or you can call me. My telephone number is 079 2630 3131. You can get in touch with me. Yeah, thank you.
So sir, for now we are done with most of the questions for this week.
So that is it. Then we are already 31 minutes also. So it's time now for me to say goodbye to all of y'all. Before I say goodbye, I remind y'all, then I will come back again. It will be the last Sunday in the month of June, and that happens to be the 30th of June, 30 June. That's when I will be back again at 11 a.m. sharp. All of y'all who want any kind of information, please do connect, join in, and it will be a pleasure for me to guide you through all your questions related to your careers in the travel and tourism industry. So good luck everyone, and goodbye. I am signing off, and I shall see you all on the 30th of June. Till then, take care, take good care of yourselves, and good luck, and God bless everyone. Thank you very much.